Cooking next is a man behind his own 2-star Michelin menu at his restaurant inside London's Berkeley Hotel. It's one of Britain's best. It's Marcus Wareing. Great to have on the show.
Happy birthday, sir.
Yeah, and you too, yesterday as well. So on the menu for you, we've got like a sharing plate.
We have. We're going to do a big main course, and we're going to do suckling lamb. This is from the Welsh Roog estate.
Right.
It's a beautiful part of the world, and they produce some amazing meat. And we just brought the leg along today. We've got various different bits.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fantastic cut.
That's just the size of it, really. This is
it
the
is.
milk thing,
It is, and it's just fed on milk and grass.
Right.
Milk and grass.
Yeah.
And what we do is we take it off the bone and we just break it down into its sort of natural lobes.
Right. So you basically cut it down into sort of, well, not joints, but muscles.
Yes, more or less. And then what we do is we at the restaurant we just put them into sous vide bags with a little sauce, a little bit of seasoning and flavours.
Right.
And of course, you know, these water baths now are becoming very popular things in restaurants, but also
You can buy it. That's one that you can buy online, buy it at home as well, you know.
Absolutely.
And this is what you've cooked one of them in, so...
Well, one of them, the neck, what we've done is we've cooked it in there for 64 degrees for about 35-40 minutes.
Right.
And then we take it out, we reduce this cream with all these seasonings and herbs.
Yeah.
And we just marinate and sous vide, and that's just a nice little flavour. And that will end up going onto the charcoal grill.
Right, OK.
Because it's just an added flavour. You could also use yoghurt, if you wish, to do something else.
Yeah.
So in here, what we've got, James, we've got the rack, and we've just marinated that in olive oil.
Right.
A little bit of herbs. It's going to be a bit of seasoning, salt and pepper. And the herbs are just your rosemary, your basil, your classic lamb herbs, really.
Now, you've been in London for a long time now, and the restaurant itself has been around for quite a while. But I mean, you've seen a lot of things change in the UK in terms of food. How different is it now to when you first started? Because you are, I mean, your restaurant's been voted #1 in London for quite a few years now. There's a lot more competition now?
Competition's huge at the moment, James. There's more restaurants, there's more big-name chefs coming to London, there's chefs from all over the world coming to London. But competition's good, and the food scene is changing. People are very much more aware of food. Yeah. Everyone's healthy eating. You've really got to keep up with the times.
So how do you stay different? Because it's, you know, with all these people coming around and you know, a lot more restaurants, like I said, how do you personally keep up the game? Is it
stay in touch with your supplier, stay in touch with the industry,
right?
And just literally stay in touch. You really do have to keep up. You need to really be aware of what's going on around you. Yeah. And just enjoy what you do. Yeah. I think. Be creative. OK, so
go on.
Put a little bit of butter and olive oil in there, James. Yeah. We'll put in the courgettes, so we're going to slowly cook those.
Now, because you've got not just the restaurant now, so tell us about the restaurant where you are now, because the restaurant that you are now, the 2-star one, which, tell us about that.
Yeah, that's in the Berkeley Hotel, and that's sort of it's what's in there as well. Yeah. That's in the Berkeley Hotel. I've been there previously with my previous partner Gordon. It's Petrus. Now it's myself for the last 3.5, 4 years, and that's sort of me. That's sort of where I spend all of my time. And then my other restaurant, the Scott, over in the St Pancras station in the Renaissance Hotel, which is an amazing place. Yeah, fantastic.
I mean, it is an amazing place. I mean, they've changed that so much.
It's an extraordinary building in an amazing location in London. I'm very much sort of privileged to be in there. Yeah. So we do a fantastic food offering, from brunches to... We're even doing an Olympic afternoon teas, bacon sandwiches for everyone queuing up to go on the train, because that's where the Javelin train goes from that station. So I'm really looking forward to...
So you're going to be busy then,
the tills, hopefully, will be ringing.
Yeah. Fantastic. And as well as that, if that wasn't enough, you're also in training, not for the Olympics, but something probably equally as tough.
Before I get to that...
Go on then.
These bologna beans, soaked overnight, 24 hours. We put all this, the onions, the carrots, the celery, the herbs, and the garlic into a pound cold chicken stock, bring it up to the boil and just cook them till they're soft.
It's important no salt in there, isn't it? Really?
Right. So we just put these on top.
Yeah. So we'll have cool right down and then... Yeah.
Right on top of that, and just nicely mix those up.
So go on then, I mentioned something as tough as the Olympics. What's this about you
my
and boxing?
Olympics. We are, some of the chefs and front of house staff in London have been invited to a boxing tournament, which is going to be very, very interesting. It's called Rumble in the Kitchen, so you're more than welcome to join up now. It's not too late, James.
No, you're right, it's fine.
Nathan, you're about similar weight. You get in there, James, you get in there. It's called, I think this is called Midlife Crisis, getting into a boxing ring at 42.
Now, this is all in aid of charity as well, yeah?
Midlife Crisis, it starts at 40.
Does it really? Thank you very much.
Yeah, this is charity, this is for the Galvin Chance. And this is for underprivileged children who struggle in life and who want to have a bit of a help from professionals, really. So it's going to be good fun. I'm in training, and it's the sport I did as a young boy. My brother was a boxer. My father also boxed at school as well.
Yeah.
And I boxed for 10 years.
But do you know who you're up against yet, or not?
To be honest with you, James, I don't really care.
Really?
No, I don't really care. I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm looking for a really good scrap. Do you know what it must be like for a middle-aged guy to get into a ring and kick something out of a waiter?
No, I don't. No.
I cannot tell you how much I'm looking forward to this.
No, I nearly got into the box ring. Did you know that? Well, they used to have this TV programme. It was all about people going up against somebody else who was also known in the boxing ring. And I was due to go up against Darius.
What happened?
He pulled out. I was all there training. Yeah, I was all
really?
there. No, but yeah, it's true.
Tell me the truth.
Didn't happen. It didn't happen. Right. Okay.
Right.
What we've got in here. This is the one cooked in milk, then.
So this is the milk. This is the yeah.
Right. Now you've got the olives here. You're going to do a little dressing with olives and.
I'm just going to put that onto the grill, James.
Right.
And so a little bit of seasoning. I'll put the lettuce on, which is great. Get rid of that.
Now the char grill and the lettuce is. I mean, the French love cooking with lettuce, but it's a thing that we don't often do in the UK nowadays, is it?
No, it's not. But this is a lovely lettuce, and
right.
so, yeah, cooking a lettuce is a very odd thing to do. But it just goes on the grill very quickly. You keep all the centre of it, the heart, the outer leaves. Just put it on as it is. You don't really need to do a great deal with it at all.
Right.
They just sit on the grill. Okay, take a little bit of that. Can you dice up that cheese for me, James?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. Now
A little bit of the meat sauce goes into the beans.
Right.
So, and we're going to add a little bit of butter into there as well.
So what cheese have we got in here then? What's this?
That's a used cheese milk.
Right.
Used cheese from Wales as well.
Yeah.
And we're just going to dice that up, take off the rind. If you just do some nice dice, not diamonds, nice dice. And then all the little trimmings we can put into the ballotti beans, and that'll just make a sort of a little light cheese sauce.
Right.
It's not a cheese sauce as such, but it sort of adds that beautiful mild flavour. It's delicious.
Okay.
And it also adds a little bit of thickness into the ballotti beans as well.
That cheese can go in there.
That's it.
It only takes about a minute to go down. Right, and then we've got a little salad that we've got of this cheese and some olives
That's
in
it.
here.
And you can put that into a bowl and keep some of those herbs for me.
Okay, well, I keep chopping. Now, of course, all of today's studio recipes, and there are a lot of them, including this one from Marcus, are on our website. Go to bbc.co.uk/Saturday Kitchen. Don't forget, I'll be sharing some of my favourite recipes from the Saturday Kitchen archives, another Best Bites programme tomorrow morning. It's at 10 o'clock over on BBC Two. Right, so just finish off then. You just basically char grilling, so normally with a rack lamb you'd have to flash that in the oven, but it's quite small then.
It is, and it's very simple. It's very, very flavoursome.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really need a great deal of cooking at all. So I'm just putting the rest of the juice in there, James.
Right.
Got there. Okay.
And then we've got the cheese, some of the olives.
Bowl.
Some of the olives. Some of the herbs.
Yeah, all in.
There you go. And some of this vinegar.
White wine vinegar, some olive oil, some seasoning.
Right.
Are we behind?
So what's next? No, it's all right.
You're rushing, James. We're behind.
No, it's fine.
It's your birthday. Just it's a slow day today.
That's all right. It's all right. Yeah. There you go.
So, sorry, what was the question again, James? You're rushing around. You've sidetracked me.
So what's next for Marcus Wareing?
Well, I think the biggest thing for me at the moment is the Olympics. It's huge, especially with the Gilbert Scotties. Yeah. And we've just really got to be ready for that. We've just about to start a cookbook at the Gilbert Scott, British Food.
Right.
Which we'll be starting later on after that. There we go. And that's enough, I think.
Well, I think we're going to be getting ready to say Marcus Wareing a 3-star Michelin chef shortly, because
not my choice.
Well, you deserve it. You deserve it, because the food. Oh, you can see for yourself. It's just
so. Just want to. Yeah, that's great. Thank you, James.
So the beans on.
Just going to really take those off.
Yep.
So we'll leave the garlic in. And you can smell the herbs coming through, and also the cheese. It's delicious. Yep. Inside that, and basically, I'm going to cut everything up into small pieces.
Yeah. This is like a sharing plate, isn't it, really?
This is the sharing plate.
It smells delicious, doesn't it?
And the point of the water bath is to keep everything at nice temperature.
Right.
It really does. Keeps everything at sort of nice and pink. It doesn't overcook, and it's great for restaurants. And you can just hold it in there at that particular temperature.
Well, I mean,
perfect.
the thing with you, the classic the tray, but still embracing modern sort of techniques as well.
I think we do, James. I think the younger generation are excited at new things. We're excited about it, and why not? It works. It's delicious. There we go. The lettuce on there, so. There we go. And then just these over the top. This is not just the main course for you, James. This is for everyone.
Mate. Yes.
This is a sharing platter.
Yeah, a sharing platter. Looks delicious.
There we go.
So tell us what that is again.
That is milk-fed lamb from Wales, with borlotti beans and char-grilled lettuce.
Cooked by one of the best chefs in the country. Done.
Hi guys.
Tim, we've had a great idea for James's birthday present.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Can you swing by the shops, boys?
Consider it done.
And don't forget the wine from Marcus's lamb.
Marcus, the classic match with lamb, especially Mediterranean-style lamb, is Rioja. And after hours of consultation, Ollie and I pretty much agree. We're looking at 2 wines that are made from the same grape varieties as Rioja and also come from northern Spain. You could go with this Matsu El Picaro from Toro, made from the Tempranillo grape.
Or you could go Grenache. We reckon that the cream reduction in Marcus's dish needs a wine with a bit more elegance, a bit more delicacy. So we're choosing the rather splendidly named La Garnacha Salvaje de Moncayo. Viva Vino!
In Rioja, Grenache is regarded as a bit of a secondary blending grape. But here, a bit further down the Ebro Valley, it takes centre stage. On the nose, there's some cloves, some pepper, lovely red fruits, and just a smidgen of oak.
Oh, slamming the lamb. When you glug this, it's got such a beautiful character to it. With lamb, it's got a buttery texture, and you don't want to swamp it with a wine that's too beefy. Think about the Mediterranean herbs in this dish. This wine has a subtle herby depth to bring out those intricacies of flavour. And finally, think of the intensity of the stock, those earthy sweet borlotti beans. This wine has the perfect level of oomph to set the lamb free. Marcus, here's to your luscious lamb. Happy birthday, James!
Happy birthday.
Yeah.